the idea of moving stuff on the water with a sailboat is the oldest idea in the books, right? There's nothing new about the idea of sail freight. For me though, it sort of became a very tangible, relevant solution about 2013 when I actually saw a small sailboat called the Vermont Sail Freight Project sailing down the Hudson River.
Sun in your eyes, wind on your nose. Good morning, Brooklyn.
I'd been working doing alternative fuels, modifying diesel vehicles to burn vegetable oil, and then I just loved spending time out on the water. And for me, watching a sailboat moving stuff was just this like total aha moment of it clicked. And I was like, wait, like the two things I love work together, and actually when you're sailing, it's not just like less bad. Like many of the things we do with energy use are less bad, right? It's like, oh, burn ethanol instead of gasoline and there's less emissions, right? But there still are emissions. When you're sailing, there's really this kind of wonderful feeling of like, it's the wind. What we do is all about sustainable transportation on the Hudson River. And then the other side of it is we are constantly stopping, making deliveries, meeting people, learning about products, learning about what's happening on the Hudson Valley, and weaving together this connection.
And we have things like honey from Kingston. We have beauty products from Hudson, from the Black Entrepreneur Network and Moisturize Me. We have an array of beers from all of the different breweries that we transport sail freight malted barley to, and then they make beer using that malt. We've got all kinds of maple syrup over here. We've got chili pepper, maple syrup, dark, light. We've got patches made upstate. We've got tea from here in Brooklyn. We've got hot sauce from upstate from Poor Devil Peppers. This is a new one this trip, which is bourbon barrel aged maple syrup, which is quite delicious, from Newburgh, from the Spirits Lab.
We are sailing around Brooklyn, up the East River to Manhattan, where we'll tie up at the South Street Seaport. Quick little window of offloading and onloading. Then we'll get underway and we'll actually begin our northbound transit. Tomorrow we have some exciting deliveries. We're actually bringing some cider to Classic Harbor Lines. We're gonna do a ship-to-ship transfer by Lower Manhattan in the Hudson River. And then we're gonna continue sailing and sail all the way up to Ossining. And in Ossining, we have our final malt delivery of the run, and we have a bunch of coffee to offload as well.
Before you do that, let's get another blanket down here. Zach's gonna get one.
The part of this that we are so focused on is sailing, right? But obviously things have to get on the boat and off the boat as well. And so to ensure that we weren't just simply encouraging more cars and trucks to come to every waterfront that we work with, we actually invested in the infrastructure ourselves to do all of the first and last mile delivery with a bicycle and trailer.
Being, a brewery in a river town just off the Hudson, it was a perfect fit for us. It's just an amazing opportunity to be involved with some really talented people that care about the environment and doing things the right way.
I think like most of the people that are involved with Apollonia, I think climate change is pretty much the issue, and there's really no way around that.
Training the sort of next generation of mariners is really critical work if we're going to have this be a real option in the future. So we are just learning lessons every day. But what we've also learned is that it works.
Sending our hot sauces down to direct customers in different stores seemed like a no-brainer for us. And then the idea of being able to bring the peppers up from the farms that we work with in a super sustainable way, it just matches our whole mission. This will be something that we really focus on next season as well. We want to deliver up as many peppers as we can.
I think it's important to take action, and you can make a difference with your actions, right? Like, yes, one sailboat, we're only delivering so much cargo with every run, but if we can inspire 100, 200 more sailboats to join, this can be a meaningful thing in the Hudson Valley.